it's a pretty simple song by Greenday, and I have something here that's called a capo, which is basically a clip, and it's basically going to hold down your fret, and you can place it in whichever fret you want. And the basic function of a capo is to transpose your sound, which means we are usually playing with an E, B, G, D, A, E tuning, and when you play in E minor, G, D and A in this tuning, it's going to sound like this. But when you use a capo, it changes your tuning entirely because it's holding down the first fret of each string. So your open string tuning would become an F, C, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp and F again. You can play the same set of chords. But as you can see, there's a lot of difference between that and this. And as you go higher on the fretboard, it's going to sound, your chord sounds a little higher too. How do we place the capo properly over a fretboard? So once you're done choosing which fret you're going to put your capo on, we are going to place it just right behind the fret. So same case, I'm placing behind the first fret. Make sure that the capo is straight, never place it diagonally this way or the other way around. So make sure it's perfectly straight and it's right behind the fret. So we're going to transpose by placing your capo on the first fret, and we're going to play the chords E minor, G major, D major and A major for this song, and the strumming pattern is going to be down, down, down. We're going to play that once for each chord. So it's down. So we play this set of chords for the verse, and C major, G major, D major and A major when you hear the part where he sings my shadows. So that's the chorus. So we're going to play my shadows only the ones beside me. My shadows see everything that's clear. Sometimes I wish someone would ever find me. Back to E minor. So whenever you hear the verse part, you'll have to play E minor, G, D and A, and for the chorus you'll have to play C, G, D and A. When you place the capo on any particular fret, does it actually change the name of the chords? Which means if I'm playing an E minor here, is it actually an E minor or is the name of the chord something else? The answer is actually the name of the chord differs depending on whichever fret you're placing the capo at. Usually people refer to the chord shapes while playing. So they say place the capo on this particular fret but play in E minor there. So if I'm placing it on the first fret, then I'm going to play in E minor here. But the actual name of the chord is an F, and this one's an A flat, there's a E flat, and this is again B flat. So we'll learn how the names change on a later stage once we learn bar chords. So as of now, don't worry about it, just go on with the shapes of the chords. And another common question is, it is possible to play F minor, A flat, all the other chords in bar shapes. Then why use a capo? The difference here is we are going to bar the strings with our finger, which means your strings are going to resonate less. You're not allowing it to vibrate completely. You can notice how muffled it sounds. Your strings are not able to move freely because we are placing our fingers on top of all the strings. Now when you place a capo on a particular fret and play the same set of chords, we can play it using basic chords, which means basic open chords. So we leave more open strings so that strings resonate more and it sounds totally different. There's a lot of difference between this and that. So we learn the B major scale using the major scale formula now. We'll start with the root note, which is B. It's very obvious. So whole step from B, which is a C sharp. Whole step from C sharp, which is a D sharp. Half step from D sharp, which is an E. E to F sharp. F sharp to G sharp, whole step. G sharp to whole step is an A sharp. And the last half step is a B. So the notes in a B major scale are B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp and B. And it's very easy to remember because B and E are the only notes without sharps. So now we'll take a look at the tabs. I'll write you down the notes and tabbed. Open. So this is your A string, string number 5, fret number 2, fret number 4. Same way string number 4, fret number 1, 2, 4, string number 3, 1, 3 and the second string open. We'll take a closer look at it now. So look at the tabs. It's going to be 5th string, 2nd fret. I'm going to use my middle finger. Make sure that you follow the right fingers. So middle finger, pinky finger on the 4th fret of the 5th string. So we've got B, C sharp, D sharp on the 4th string 1st fret, and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, pinky finger on the 4th fret, and index finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, 3rd string 3rd fret, and then open B, which is the 2nd string. It's going to be B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, and come backwards. So make sure that you try and sing along with the scale. It's going to be B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B.